I just tell people that, I'm here with the #1 influencer.
Bingo. Yeah.
Pretty much of the world, but especially of the miles and point space. The myth, the man, the legend, Adam, aka Travel Fanboy, formerly known as Vegas Fanboy.
That's right. All that work.
Did you ever see Watch What Happens Live?
No, I did not watch that show.
Ever?
No, I'm not like a big entertainment network person.
Well, you're definitely not, because it's on Bravo.
Okay. So I hope that makes the recording.
So the fact that you didn't even know that tells me.
Well, just as an aside, I also don't watch E.
Okay, so we're going to play a few games. We're going to have some fun, because that's what we all need to be doing right now. While we're taking sheltering in place very seriously.
Very seriously.
Still need to have a good time.
Yep.
Okay.
Deal.
So #1 is, what would you not be able to get through the pandemic without on Netflix? What is like the show that you and your wife are all in on?
I'm gonna cheat. Well, I'll do both. One, The Office, probably, because it's just like the tried and true. Like if we had nothing on, but lately we've been doing old episodes of Curb Your Enthusiasm on HBO. So that's like the #1 thing we've been powering through, like all 10 seasons. But if I had to stick to Netflix, it's definitely The Office.
Okay, you don't have to stick to Netflix though. Okay. But yes, we are all also on The Office, like nonstop. Yeah,
it's a mood booster. You need it, and yeah.
So do you skip through the last few seasons where Michael's not on?
I think we stick to like seasons 1 through 5, and then we stop. And then that's when like we reset and we'll go back. It's like once a year, we'll go through all 5 seasons.
Okay. So this is kind of a funny story. I have a hard time watching the ends, like the last episode of my favorite shows.
Okay.
Because I don't want to believe that it's actually ending.
Sure. Yeah.
It's like a mental thing. Like, these people are my family, you know?
Yeah.
So I didn't realize that I had skipped the last episode of The Office like 4 times. I've also skipped the one where Michael leaves.
Oh yeah. You don't want that. That's too much.
Right?
With like Jim, and when Jim starts like tearing up, it's too much. I can't do it.
It was terrible. Not funny at all.
No, it's depressing.
Right? Okay, and then are there any new series that you guys are watching?
No, I don't think there's any new series. We were watching The Witcher on Netflix, and that was kind of the last one that we liked. The last new one we sat down and started watching together. But yeah, I think we're in the mood to try and find something new that it's tough. I mean, we have different tastes, right? I'm sure you guys are the same way, where it's like, it's really tough to find a show that we both enjoy and can power through together.
Okay, so I have a suggestion for you.
Okay.
Hunters on Amazon.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that did look good. Yeah.
Like, Al Pacino is basically an action star meets comic book hero guy who's hunting down Nazis.
Yeah. I mean, what more do you need?
It's a pretty cool story.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, now,
noted.
Are you up for a friendly wager?
Yes.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. You can pick somebody who we both know.
Yeah.
We'll bet, like, what do you want to bet? Like $25?
$25 to charity. Yep. Let's do that.
Okay, perfect. $25 to charity. And I want to see who they text back first.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know. Like, most of the people you and I know, I think I only have their Twitter DMs, like not their actual number. I might. Let me double check.
You know what? That's fine. I think Twitter works, because and the cool thing about that is that we'll probably be able to resolve it by the end of the episode.
Yeah. Okay, I'm thinking Eric Rosenthal. That's who I'm thinking. I don't know if you have his number.
I mean, you basically just gave the ASPCA $25, but
okay. All right, what are we texting him?
Okay. So
I've got it pulled up right now.
You know what? Let's do Twitter, because I'm on my phone.
Okay. All right.
I don't want to have to stop this. Okay, so I don't know. Let's see. What can we ask him? I don't know. Just how about, hey, how's your day going?
Okay. Yeah, I'll ask him how he and the fam are doing. I mean, I'm generally interested too, because I like him. So let me, all right, I'm doing it right now. Is this a thing?
Okay, wait. You can't do it yet. We have to send the message at the same time.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to get up Twitter.
Okay, I'm typing it up right now.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm going to ask him if he wants to play Catan soon. We've been, because I'm genuinely interested in how he's doing and his family.
So wait, what should I ask him?
I think you should ask him the same thing. Do an online board game.
But do you play online board games with him?
No, but just say that I was saying that we wanted to set that up.
Wait, but then he's going to know that if we both say, hey, Eric, do you want to play an online board game with us? He's going to be like, what are the chances?
Well, then you got to come up with something good.
All right. Okay, so, all right, you ask about the board game. I'll say I'm thinking virtual happy hour next weekend. What do you think?
That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, mine's typed out.
Hold on. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Go.
Sent.
All right.
And Eric, if you're watching, I really do want to know how you're doing. It's not just part of the game. I also do want to play Catan with him online. So this is all, it's serving two purposes, charity and getting Eric on board with him.
I mean, when you said Eric, I already knew I won. So
okay, all right, we'll see.
Because I literally called him the other day to see how he was doing.
Ah, damn. Okay.
I win.
All right. Well, we'll see.
Well, we'll see. He might get back to you quicker. Who knows?
We'll see. Yeah.
All right. So now, what's your charity?
Ooh, we'll do, let's do a Chicago Food Bank since I'm in Chicago, mine.
Perfect. Mine is the ASPCA.
Perfect. Yeah. Love it.
Because they need lots of donations right now, if anyone's listening.
Right.
You know what's something really cool I've been doing for them, actually? Well, for animal shelters on Long Island is, I don't know about you, but I happen to be a really good shopper from stacking portals, buying discounted gift cards, maximizing rewards, all that nonsense.
I knew that about you. It's not so true about me, but yes.
Okay. So I happen to be buying a ton of crap that they need from Walgreens, CVS, you know, in all the extra spare time I have.
Yeah.
And I think the other day I bought $220 worth of stuff for $14.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Like one of those extreme couponers I see on that one show where they're Kroger owes them $8 when they check out. It's so messed up. Yeah, they've got 8 carts worth of stuff. They've got a whole bunker, supply. They're like, oh yeah, you owe me 14 cents. Jesus.
Yeah. And then sometimes you get a stupid cashier who actually gives you the money back.
Right.
And they are not supposed to.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Well, you know how coupons always say no cash value?
Yeah, yeah. Oh.
That's why.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So there you go. Learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Let's see. I still didn't get a message back from Eric, but we have a little time. Okay. So first I want to do rapid fire, which is basically I ask you a couple of questions and you quickly answer them and,
Okay.
Tell me what you think. Okay.
Prepared. All right.
But they're a little spicy.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So tell me one blogger or podcaster who's basically a pandemic all on their own.
Oh, gosh. Wait, what do you mean by pandemic? I know this is supposed to be rapid fire, but I want to make sure that I don't get this.
A complete disaster.
Mark Osterman.
We love you, Mark. Good answer.
I love Mark so much. It's just
answer.
and it's not even I don't even think of Mark that way. I know this, I'm contextualizing these rapid fires, but every time I listen to Miles to Memories, it's he's got a good head on his shoulders. And I agree with pretty much everything that he says. I don't know if it's the way he says it, but I'm wait, what's happening? It's like a whirling dervish and somehow outshoots something that makes sense. And I enjoy listening to him a lot.
Yeah, he makes me laugh more than probably anybody else on earth because of the ridiculous things that he says, even though, again, all true. It's the way he says them. Yeah. 100%.
Okay.
Okay, now here's a really tough one for you. Mm-hmm. Give me the same category, a podcaster or blogger who gives you a run for your money for head influencer status.
Oh, influencer status. Ooh, crap. I can't even think of this. I'm going to go Mark and Dr. Mike for this one. They've got subtle, it's annoying because it's subtle influencer. They've got this facade of we're such nice, easygoing guys, but they have this huge following. Everyone loves and respects them. and it's very annoying. And so, yeah, I'm going to go with them.
Okay, so I'm hoping to get them on the show.
They'll come on.
So,
Mark will come on, yeah.
Dr. Mike, if you guys are watching, I'm a huge fan, as you know, because I pretty much stalk them every time we have an event, especially at the last one, where Dr. Mike bought us all ice cream, which was amazing.
I was just thinking about that trip, and I'm like, beyond everything that happened, like that was actually probably my favorite moment of the trip. We're all just hanging out, having ice cream, and like it wasn't the gambling, it wasn't like all the other hoopla. It was that. It was a lot of fun.
It was just like a bunch of good people eating free ice cream.
Yeah. I was even thinking, like, even the first night, it was like you, me, Tim, Stevie, and I think Vito and Amanda were there. We're just hanging out, having some drinks. Like, that was, like, those are the two moments of the trip that I remember most clearly and having the most fun at. And it wasn't, I wasn't even at a craps table.
Actually, me too. Well, that, and I had one gambling moment from that trip when we were playing Pai Gow. And I was getting a little too drunk, and Dr. Mike was standing behind me saying, nope. He's like, no, you switched it. You messed it up. So he saved me a lot of money that night.
He was backseat Pai Gowing, yeah.
Have you ever played craps with those two where they save you a ton of money by telling you like that the dealers made mistakes?
Oh, yeah. Well, and like I made money playing with them, not because of anything that was happening, like what I was doing, like how I was betting. It was because I was rolling, made Mike some money, and then he just tossed me some chips because he's so generous. It's like, what the hell?
He throws $100 chips. Like,
I know. He tossed me a purple chip one time because I hit him like a bunch of sevens in a row. It was that trip. It was like the last night of that trip. And I was like, oh my gosh. And you can't say no. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You can't say no. Like he's insane. He's so nice, so generous, and it just kind of makes me angry because I'll never be that way.
Hopefully one day, maybe.
I doubt
You'll
I will.
be like
but
doling out the fives.
Right, like
Everybody
the red chips. Yeah, five. Yeah, a coupon with no cash value. That's what I'll be giving.
Exactly. Okay, so now let's like talk a little bit about what we do and what we're excited for at the end of all of this.
Yeah.
So like talk to me, like what trips have you missed, or did you have anything booked during this time that you had to cancel yet?
Yeah, so we had the Biloxi trip in April, which I was really looking forward to. We postponing that one. That was kind of like the Gamblepalooza kind of replacement trip because Vito couldn't go. So just kind of a random one. And then my wife and I were planning to go to Florida, to Sarasota in June. We're pushing that back as well. And then a bunch of little things. My wife had some conferences she was going to that I was going to tag along with. Those are all canceled. And so it's, we're going to Quebec and, all these kind of interesting places that, it's on hold, but going to push back Biloxi. We'll push back Florida and then just kind of wait and see how everything kind of shakes out when we come out the other side of this. I don't know what's going to happen, but I hope things rebound quickly. I don't know. What about you?
Well, yeah, I had like the trip of a lifetime plan, actually two, that I've been waiting for forever. So Bare Naked Ladies, my favorite band, was going on tour in Europe. And that's actually how I got into travel awards in the first place, because I always wanted to go see them like all over the world.
The Bare Naked Ladies, I don't think anyone else can say that the Bare Naked Ladies was their entrance into Points and Miles. So that's unique.
It's unique.
Right.
So they finally decided to do another world tour, and I booked 3 concerts in 4 nights in Europe, and I did, like BA first class. I did all the meet and greet packages.
Of course.
So they were finally going to like meet me, their number one fan.
Right. Yeah.
And that's not going to happen. That was supposed to be next week. I'm devastated.
It's gonna like sit in a room with the album playing and just like let it soak over you, and
that's what I've been doing every night.
Fair.
Pretty much. Yeah, that. And we were supposed to check into the Maldives a few days ago.
Oh goodness. Yeah.
Yeah, I was finally getting that one out of the way because I've never been. And I know like you can't be a travel blogger unless you go to the Maldives.
Yeah, unless you have an overwater bungalow, you're not allowed to actually. Yeah.
No credibility.
Just
whatsoever.
A general blogger at that point.
Yeah. Exactly. Like you can't. Travel's not even allowed in your name.
No.
And then some travel bloggers are in the Maldives, Fiji, Bora Bora, like at least every other day they're switching places according to Instagram.
Yes.
Which is really interesting. How do you feel about that?
About what?
About posting things on Instagram that definitely are not happening.
I feel weird about, like, if it's not in the moment, or if I don't contextualize it and be like, hey, this was like a month and a half ago, I feel weird.
Me too.
That's why I think I have that weird imposter syndrome on Instagram where it's like I don't even like post anything because I'm like, well, this happened like 4 months ago. I can't just like, here's a picture of this hot dog I had in Detroit 4 months ago. Like, that's not, no one cares.
I wish I was better about posting like while I was in the moment. But
yeah, exactly.
Not, so.
But I'm concentrated. That's why we're not good travel bloggers, because we're not constantly documenting everything that we do. Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, because if you didn't post the hot dog, it didn't happen. You didn't eat it. You know?
I just enjoyed the hot dog, which was stupid. I should have documented
That's not even the point. Don't you understand?
I think I do have a picture of a hot dog on my phone. I'm going to post it. I'll tag you.
Well, now I just gave you some context.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There you go.
So, all right, we could do this like all the time. You know, we could like send each other a tweet.
Yeah. And
mention something that we want to be able to post.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, we're prompting each other. Yeah.
That's actually not bad.
No.
Okay, so all right, so you had a bunch of trips. What's like what's your credit card strategy for the pandemic and the time you're sitting in your house not traveling?
Well, I think the nice thing about me being lazy is that I actually don't have to change too much. I think that was, I kind of walked backwards into a good strategy for the moment, in that I don't have more than 5 or 6 with an annual fee. So it's not something I'm too concerned about right now. I'll probably cancel my platinum card only because I'm not going to need it for the foreseeable future. I've got the gold card and that's enough. And I don't have anything planned where there's a Centurion Lounge or where I might be able to take advantage of like an FHR. And I'd probably be using points for flights anyway. So like getting the uplift on the spend really isn't something I'm needing. So I think that's the one that I'm probably just going to cancel for now, and we'll see. I don't know. What about you?
So it's funny you mentioned platinum, because this was the year where I was finally getting rid of, because we have 3 in this house, which
that's a
makes
lot of
sense. Yeah. Makes no sense. It just so happened to be that it was like retention offers that I liked or upgrade offers or whatnot. And I ended up, utilizing them. But then I called, they gave me a 10K retention offer. And I was like, that's kind of garbage, but we're going to keep 1 because if you're going from 3 to 1, why not,
Right.
So for 10K, I was happy to do it because I get full use out of the credits, especially like I already shop at Zapp's. I already use Uber Eats constantly. So it's not like I'm changing anything. Then they sent me an upgrade offer. Oh, no. Here's what happened. Remember how they changed the Ameriprise Platinums to regular Platinum cards?
Yes.
This recently happened. So I was in a situation where I've never actually had the regular Platinum.
Okay.
And they were going to transfer me over to the regular Platinum, meaning I wouldn't be able to get the sign-up bonus.
Yeah.
So that was right after my retention call where I kept it for 10K. So now I'm in a situation where, okay, I have to probably sign up for the Platinum card or lose out on the bonus. So that's what I did.
Okay.
Then I got no retention offer whatsoever on my business Platinum. But that happens to be the one that's most valuable to me because of the airfare rebate. Yeah. Although that's a really good point that we're not even going to be able to use it for a while.
Yeah, that was it. And even the flights that I do have planned, I'm just going to be using points anyway. So, so like literally within the next 12 months, I don't plan on using that card to purchase anything. I don't think. I mean, and I won't use the benefits. And if I have to if I really want to use something like FHR, I'll just use Chase's, even though I'm not as big a fan of it, but it'll serve its purpose. Or the MasterCard one, which you write about a lot.
Yeah, I'm crushing that one lately.
It's good. It's a good one.
It's amazing. I'll tell you about that later.
Okay.
Okay, so it wouldn't be a chat with us if we didn't talk about the Olympics.
Yes. Well, there wouldn't be a chat with any travel blogger if we were not concerned about the Olympics, getting there, getting a good value on hotels, but now it's been pushed back. And so it's a blessing in disguise because now all travel bloggers have an extra year to get content out of plan. It's amazing. Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
So that's what I'm thinking. So now what people can do, like the ones who were having all this trouble finding flights that were asking about it. I mean, we started hearing people talk about it in Chicago in 2018, right?
Yes. Not like, and it wasn't like rumblings. It was like loud questions, and like they needed an Olympics session just to get all this out.
Literally.
Yeah.
The whole Q&A, which was about anything you wanted, was every single person asking a question about the Olympics.
Yep.
And we just kept looking at each other like, is this really happening?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, now it's already starting. So now, guess what, guys? You have a whole extra year.
And I'm sure, I mean, with the location, there's going to be some great routes for people getting out there. There's going to be some great airfare opportunities. It's going to be, it's going to be nuts.
Thoughts and prayers to all of you.
Yes. Yeah. Or congrats. I mean, again, another year of content. So it's,
So, oh, yeah, sure. It's a big moneymaker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's talk about casinos.
Yes.
Tell me what you miss. Like, what are you dying for?
You know, I think it's like my approach to the casino has never been, I'm not a huge gambler. I mean, I like gambling, but it's just like the excitement. I don't think there's another place like it where you walk in. It's almost like, you know, like you're a kid and you go into like a really packed arcade and everyone's just like excited and happy. Like that's what I feel like when I go into a casino. It's like I just like watching people be excited or nervous or, you know, just succumbing to these cognitive biases and all their stupid superstitions and all that, like seeing all that manifest, like with all the lights and the sounds like that. To me, that's it. It's just that energy. And then the community that you and I are kind of both a part of online where, you know, you're kind of rooting for other people as they go to the casino and sharing, you know, their experiences. But yeah, just that excitement. I mean, it's like you don't go into a movie theater and feel that, right? You don't go to like a mall and feel, you might, I don't know, you're a Saks Fifth Avenue.
No.
But,
I haven't been to a mall in I don't know how long.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people haven't, so they're all shutting down. But anyway, like that's that excitement. I don't know. What about you?
Yeah. For me, it's like the adrenaline.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where to get it at this point.
Right. We're all like,
it's not like I can bet on sports.
Yeah.
You know, which is my fallback in daily life.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I need to bet every single day.
Of course not. Of course
but,
not.
You know, I'm a pretty regular better. There's none of that right now. It's like I've heard a lot of people say they're taking up day trading.
Yeah. I don't know if I would day trading and you're catching a falling knife. I don't know if I'm like into
right.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, you're kind of in the same boat when you're gambling too, right? Because you're probably going to lose anyway. So maybe we could.
I guess so.
Yeah. Chances there.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a good point.
That's one solution I've heard. I'm not advocating for it, but
I would watch
give it a shot.
I would watch a guy on YouTube flipping coins and bet on it at this point. I think we're all just, you know, that might be a new channel for you.
That's actually a really good idea. We should figure out some way to virtually bet.
Yeah. I mean, like, a casino is casino's just live coin flipping anyway. I mean, it's just the games are just more, you know, nuanced than that. But yeah, that's basically what it is.
Yep. I'm also missing the whole, like, being able to get dressed up, get drunk, and, like, talk to people,
right,
you know?
Out of the house.
Yeah. That whole thing. Also, again, the adrenaline. I'm not really sure, like, where else to get it. I can't even, like, do something stupid, like, I don't know, like plank in the middle of the road or something because nobody's even driving.
There's no risk.
Yeah. It's like there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to have to take up something. Not sure what.
Yeah.
Do you have any suggestions?
No. With the night, I mean, I'm fortunate because work has picked up, so I'm working a lot from home right now. But like I think you're right, though. It's like I leave my home office and I'm still in my home. And it's like I didn't even realize that like my commute before to work, not that I enjoyed it, but it was okay because it was just like I'm out of the house, I'm seeing something different, and it's you know, it's I don't know, it's just it hits. I think this has all hit people a little bit differently than we thought it would. It's been a lot more weird of an experience than I anticipated. Mm-hmm.
I'm also missing the restaurants big time. Yeah,
huge. Just like that experience of going in, sitting down, just being waited on, and you know, and just interacting with people, and it's weird.
It's weird. It's really weird. Also, I didn't realize it's funny because I work from home already. So why this has been such an adjustment? Well, I had to give up my office
Mm-hmm.
because the other member of my household, needs a real office.
Been there.
So I took one for the team. And so the dogs are like, they should be happier because they have two parents home when normally they don't. But they're so bored.
Yeah. My dog's weirded out. He's like, why are you home all the time now? Like he likes being alone. So it's like I'm bothering him. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like a lot of that. I'm drinking way more coffee than I should because I have no motivation. So I'm like, all right, maybe I'll like have an extra cup today. I think I'm up to like 6 to 7 a day.
Yeah. There used to be like a pretty long gap between when I would have coffee and when I would have bourbon at night. And now that gap is like, it used to be like 10 hours, right? I would have coffee in the morning, and now it's like there's like a 30-minute gap between when I stop drinking coffee and start moving on to something a little stronger.
There's no gap here. So normally I'll stop drinking coffee at like 4:30. Yeah. I'm like, okay, coffee, I'll have it at like 5:30. And then you know what? I'm like, screw this. I'm done working. Yeah. I've been putting vodka in kombucha.
There you go.
and then I'll transition into like rosé every night. And so that might also end up being a problem. Mm-hmm. We'll see how it goes,
We'll start to see a difference in all the videos that you post of,
like how drunk I am.
Yeah.
Like this was at 12:30 and I contemplated having a drink.
Right. This video was 100% kombucha. This one was half and half, and this one was full on vodka. Yeah.
And then by the last one, like you'll be able to tell for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a lot of people who love listening to podcasts.
Yeah.
Do you listen to podcasts? Well, did you listen to podcasts during your commute, or are you a music guy?
No, I typically watch like videos and stuff on like my iPad. And so actually it's like since I started working my new job, taking the train, and not driving, it's been, I have more like just kind of flexibility to kind of just, do whatever I need to, or work on the train as well. So my podcast listening has gone down. It's gone down exponentially since this all started because it's like, I don't know, it's just not natural for me to be in the house listening to podcasts. But normally, if like driving around, I'm trying to make a point because I know there are fellow podcasters who listen to mine. So I'm trying to keep up with kind of my friends.
So that's been a little bit of an issue for me because, again, I feel like I have so many friends who have podcasts and it's important for me to support them. With you, I get lucky because you also have the blog.
Yeah.
So I can keep up with what you're doing without travelfanboy.com, obviously, everyone. Yeah. I can keep up with what you're doing without listening because, it's just kind of unnatural. Like when I'm working, I don't really want to listen because I'm trying to focus on whatever I'm working on.
Yeah.
I have like enough typos as it is, so I don't need any more. And then I'm also doing YouTube, which everybody please subscribe.
Yeah.
It's very important because I only have like a couple of subscribers, but people watch. So
we'll get it up. We'll pump those numbers.
Let's do it. Yeah. Thank you. So I'm having a little bit of a hard time with that. And I feel bad because, these are my people.
Right. No, that's how I am too.
Yeah, exactly. And so I'm assuming everybody's kind of in the same boat. If I don't listen to your latest, don't take it personally. I still love you. But you still have to watch my video.
Yes, well, naturally. Yeah.
I mean, it's visually appealing,
Yes. And it's perfect for the, as everyone's staying at home. That's the medium to be on right now.
Exactly. Okay, so I heard you and Vito the other day.
Yeah.
Talking about eBay stuff.
Yeah. First of all, that episode was weird, by the way, because I didn't think it was Vito because he sent me show notes 24 hours in advance, which is not a Vito thing. It's usually, it's 5:30 at night. He goes, hey, can you record in 30 minutes?
Right.
And I'll put something together. And so I was like, I don't think Vito's feeling well. But anyway, it was fun.
Yeah, he must have been really bored.
He was so bored.
So have you picked up any new acquisitions since then? Like, do you have any interest?
So I've been looking. The thing is, like, if I populate my office, because my wife and I share an office, it's her desk behind me. Like, if I start populating our office. Hold on. Yeah.
You share an office with your wife? You guys like each other that much?
We do, but I'm usually the one in here since I have she can't really work from home for what she does. So it's just like if she has to get something done, send an email, she's got her desk and stuff. But
I'm impressed. Okay.
Yeah, it's
all right, carry on.
But if I populate our office with casino memorabilia, because she's not a casino fan, I'm going to get I'm going to get a talking to. So I'm like low key doing it. Like there's stuff in my desk that she can't see. Like if, you know, when I'm working from home, I'll take it out and I'll put it up. But I was looking at, we just put in like a fire pit. So I was thinking like maybe a casino ashtray for when people come over, they want to have a cigar or something. That's what
that's cool.
But I feel like, I don't know, like when I get casino memorabilia, I want it to be at a place that I've been to. Because I see like all these like really cool old ones like Westward Ho and stuff like that. It's like, well, I never went there. Like I love the history of it, but I feel this weird sort of like, I'm not attached to it in the same way. I don't know how you feel about that stuff.
When I heard you guys talking about it, I was really interested because I kind of love eBay. And I love casinos, but it never occurred to me like to walk around a casino and look at things that I might want in my house.
Right,
you know?
right. You're never like, ooh, that apron, I bet that would look good like on me when I'm cooking. Yeah.
Right, exactly. I do, however, always save one pink chip when they have them because I think they're pretty.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I like those. Steve has a big collection of dollars and nickels.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
And I always want a pink one. So
right. There you go.
But that's pretty much it. But yeah, I thought it was really interesting. And I was like, you know, next time I go to a casino, I'm going to look around and see like, I mean, I know like Cosmo has the chandelier bar. I would love to have that.
That big ass shoe that like
a couple $1 billion.
Yeah. 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 I feel like at the very least, like going on eBay, just like searching casino memorabilia. It's like a fun little museum of casino stuff that you can just kind of, you know, self walk through, and it's kind of interesting. Something might pop out. Sometimes they'll have like little cheap, like $5 things, like an old matchbook or something. It's like, yeah, if you need something, you can find something cheap on there.
That's true. And yeah, that's like probably a cool thing to have, especially if you ever do like a game night or something.
Right.
I wouldn't mind having like a real slot machine though.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah.
That would be really cool. And I would totally make it work so that people could come over and lose all their money to me. 100%.
Yeah, I would want like a Sigma Derby in my basement. That would get me through this stay-at-home order, is having a Sigma Derby in the basement.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, then you could have all your friends bet on it. Let's see how much. Yeah, okay. I think we have to look to see how much that is on eBay.
I think it's a little pricey, but we'll do some research.
I'll throw in with you. We'll see what we can do.
All right.
Okay, so any other travel stuff you want to talk about? Credit cards, anything interesting lately that you really thought was like, wow, that is something that I would love to talk to Bethany about?
You know, I'm interested to hear your strategy going forward, or what you think is a solid strategy. To preface it, like, I don't think a lot of people know, because we don't really know how the economy is going to shake out, how banks are going to react. But my interest is piqued in watching how people are reacting, how their credit card strategy is adjusting. Are they becoming more conservative with things? Because I mean, keep in mind, like, as we saw going into this, prior to everything kind of falling out, you know, we're seeing people talk about their 16, 20, 25, 30 credit cards. And it's, do people's strategies adjust? Does their content adjust accordingly? I'm kind of interested to see how that was. I've always been lazy and low key with things. I'm just wondering if more people kind of naturally fall into, again, not saying that how I think about it is better, it's just more my preference. So I don't know. Well,
it's better suited for the current climate, for sure.
Sure, right now, yeah.
So something that brings up, actually, that I've been thinking about also is, like, what about all of these people who are MSing? First of all, I've never, ever bought a money order with a gift card. I'm never going to. Walmart is not bougie, so it's not somewhere I choose to spend my time.
You'd never money ordered.
Yeah, because it's not bougie. Don't want to go to Walmart. Not my thing, right?
I'm just lazy. I don't want to spend the time. That's me.
Well, yeah. I mean, because I'm just not. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't go to any stores, so I think we're in the same boat there.
Yeah, yeah.
But now, what about all of these people who have like millions and millions of miles and points because they're manufacturing them? What are they going to do is what I want to know.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's like, when you think about like how you adjust your finances as like the economy ebbs and flows, and like how liquid are you or not, and how that, you know, when you think of, oh, I'm just going to dump, I'm going to get a bunch of American miles or Marriott miles or whatever, and something happens where you can't use them right now. Now, again, I'm not saying I anticipated this at all. Of course not. Right. But I think there's something to as the popular kind of strategy is for a lot of people, is just to be building up bank points, because now for a lot of people it's, well, I can't travel, I've got some bills coming up, I can just cash these out, get some cash back and whatever. It's going to help me stem the tide a bit. I think we're going to see more and more people give credence to kind of that kind of strategy and maxing out bank points before they even start thinking about, some of these alternative programs. But it's an interesting point for sure.
Yeah, that's definitely something I've been thinking about. So for my personal strategy, I am pretty much just going to be working on like lower sign up bonuses that I just kind of never got around to.
Sure. Yeah.
Because obviously my spending is going down.
Yeah.
Because I don't, I might buy like a new computer, maybe like a MacBook Pro. So at least that'll be like one sign up bonus. And otherwise, I think I'm actually in your camp. I think I'm going to start maximizing my cash rewards cards actually. Because I have the BOFA preferred rewards. So I get like 5.5 on all online shopping, which is all I'm doing right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'll take that. Like, why not? Why not pay yourself back a little while you can't burn through the miles and points?
Right,
exactly.
Exactly.
Otherwise they're just sitting there.
Yeah, not doing anything, and who knows what like even programs are going to look like, in a couple months' time, and I anticipate some changes. I don't think it'll be drastic, but there's going to be something that changes as a result of this.
100%. I mean, also if you look at like the state of the airline and the hotel industry right now, it is possible that there are some shakeups in terms of like people, well, not people, but companies maybe not making it,
right?
Or having to like drastically cut the value of rewards. Yeah. So I am actually kind of looking to cash those out a bit. One thing I did was I cashed in a bunch of Marriott points for Marriott gift cards.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Big no.
Yeah.
But it actually worked out really well. The numbers worked out really well for me. They're 25,000 points each, and it's $100.
Okay.
So, like, if you are able to book or use them at a hotel where maybe you pay with points, but then you put like all the dinners and stuff on your room, I didn't think it was a bad value. So I know I'm going to get so much hate for that, but I have way too many, and like I don't want them.
Yeah, and if it makes you feel comfortable, it's like that's, to me, as I've always said, like that's all that matters. Like if you feel like, you know what, at the situation at the time, this is probably what I feel comfortable doing, that's fine. Just do it. And who cares? Oh, you didn't get 1.5 cents or 1.75. Who cares? Like, because then what happens is you get into situations like this where people have saved, they waited for the perfect opportunity, it never came around, and now you're stuck. And you can't do anything with them, and so use them when you get them, and whatever makes you feel comfortable.
Yep, I'm currently stuck with 800,000 Hilton points.
Yeah, so there you go.
I just don't want them because every time I look for a Hilton redemption that's worth it for me, it's like only premium rewards are available, and it's like 3.2 million, and I'm not collecting anymore. Not going to happen. Yeah. So I'm in that boat as well. So definitely focusing on bank points and cash back. Just because we have no idea how long this is going to last. Hopefully not long, but it could.
Yeah, and not doing anything too drastic right now either. At least for me, where it's I'm just going to wait, let everything shake out, and we'll see how businesses react and try to rebuild. And I'll see about taking advantage of things if there's something opportunistic there. But if not, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. I'm with you. Okay, so I always now want to end the show with, it's called Plead the Fifth.
Okay.
So I get to ask you 3 questions, and you get to plead the fifth to one of them.
Do I have to plead the fifth, or can I answer all of them?
You do not have to plead the fifth.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Jeez.
Okay.
Okay. Do, marry, kill.
Okay. Oh, God. Wait, am I pleading the fifth on one of these, or is this just one question?
No, it's the first question.
Okay. All right.
Dr. Mike.
Yeah.
Vito.
Oh, God.
Or Tim.
Tim Lawson?
Yep.
Do, marry, kill. God. She's okay. I'm going to come at this from a podcast perspective. This is my cheat way of getting out of here.
That's fair.
I'm going to say kill Vito because his show only posts like once every 6 months anyway. So I'm killing that podcast. I love Vito to the death. The funny thing like about with me and Vito is like we're so opposite, I think, in a lot of ways, but I just enjoy spending time with him. But I'm killing him. Let's see. I think I'm going to do Tim. He's very athletic. He's great at breakdancing. I don't know if you've seen a video of Tim breakdancing. So I think he's got he's got some spunk in there. He's a fit guy. And then I'm going to marry Dr. Mike. Because it was Dr. Mike, because he'll take care of me. You know what I mean? Like he's one of those guys, and we can share some bottles of Mountain Dew and just chat about craps, and that would be a good married life for me, I think.
Yeah. Oh, Mary was. I mean, if you didn't pick Dr. Mike, I would have thought you were crazy.
Yeah. No, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I don't even have a third one, so we're just gonna give you a pass.
That's right.
I started writing it out, and I don't even remember what it was.
Oh, it's all right.
You get a pass.
Oh, sweet, nice.
I'll plead the fifth. Well.
Thanks.
I was
whatever the last question was.
You to plead the fifth on that one, so.
No, it's fine.
You answered it honestly.
There's plenty of people out there that I really don't like, but there's probably far more that I do like that people don't realize that I like them, but I just like giving people a hard time. I feel like that's my role in all of this is just to rib people. And I like it when people rib me back. I mean, like, as the Joe flies. So Joe, he will rib me. He usually does it privately. But I love it when he makes fun of me. It's so apt and it's so on point. Like I did this huge rant on my podcast once about credit cards and people's appetite for credit and people were going insane. And then like the next week I had the credit card draft and Joe let me have it about how hypocritical that was. And it was so funny.
That was my third one.
Oh, okay.
Who do you think came in second?
It's tough. I think Joe's picks were good. I did so I'm going to give it to you just because you had the Capital One Venture card, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to give you that one just for that card alone because I think that's a pretty underrated card. I think it's an underrated program, and so I'll give you that one.
All right. Yeah, real talk. I thought Spencer and Dave must have fallen asleep while they were drafting.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't figure out either one of those strategies. Love you guys.
Love you to death. And the Rakuten card was not very timely. I think he picked it and then the card got destroyed.
Well, yeah, I mean that made it worse, but I still thought it was bad.
It was weird.
Thought it was strange.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's end the show with what you're doing this week. Like, what is your either strategy for being super productive, or give me one or two miles and points things you might be doing? Is there's some new process that you're going to be engaging in since you have all this extra time at home?
So getting another episode out of the podcast, I told about 14 days ago, I told my podcast listeners that I would have another episode out in about 5 days. So I'm right on my schedule. I'm right on time. If I say something's going to take a week, it's going to take at least 2. And so to me, I'm very consistent with that.
Okay.
But I've got a good interview.
Inconsistent.
Yeah, I've got a good interview with JT Genter, formerly of the Points Guy.
Yes.
But I got him to play a game called, what was it called? I basically asked him if he would give thoughts and prayers to people based on certain travel situations. We had a lot of fun with that.
That sounds really fun.
It was called Who Cares or Thoughts and Prayers. And so I gave him a travel situation, someone's bringing on 3 bags or, your bag was delayed 20 minutes. Is that a who cares? You don't post it, or do you post it expecting thoughts and prayers? And so he had a lot of fun with that.
I love this.
Yeah. So it was good. That'll be going up hopefully by the end of this weekend.
That's genius, actually.
It's I'm pretty proud of that one. I'm glad he was on it because I've given I give JT a lot of credit. I've given him thoughts and prayers on Twitter before, and he hasn't blocked me, and he's been a good sport about it. So I like guys like that. So that's kind of the big thing that I'm doing right now. But I think getting more who cares or thoughts and prayers games out there is going to be my long-term points and miles strategy.
I love it. Excellent. Okay, well, thank you so much for coming on today.
A lot of fun as always.
I'm sure that we will have plenty of opportunities to do this again.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Hopefully not too many, but enough in the next couple of months.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that we can get out to the casino sometime soon.
Exactly. And tell everybody where they can find you and where you want them to follow you.
Yeah, so travelfanboy.com. I'll post something once every 2 weeks, and then the podcast about every 2 weeks and a day. Or I'm on Vito's schedule right now, is what it seems like.
Perfect.
Yeah, at travelfanboy on Twitter. That's where I'm most active, and you can find me giving thoughts and prayers to people.
And we'll put everything in the show notes so that you can find Adam. And thank you everyone for tuning in.